Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. It is a beautiful sunny day in New York City. We have been so lucky to have the nicest weather for the last few days. It's been like 65, 70 degrees. I've been going outside without a jacket. I wore my sandals for a little walk the other day. When it's nice in New York City, especially those first few days, everyone is just in such a good mood. The energy is good, the vibes are good, and it just feels like the world is full of potential. It's just the best feeling. The warm weather has really inspired me to start getting my apartment ready for spring. I have been loving the cozy winter vibes, and I think I did a really good job this year at transforming my apartment over from Christmas to winter and still keeping that cozy energy. But I feel like my apartment really thrives in the warm weather with all the flowers and the bright colors and everything. So for this vlog, we're kind of just gonna be getting ready for spring. We're gonna be doing some changes to the apartment, some little upgrades. We're also gonna be tackling some projects that I've been procrastinating for the last few vlogs now. I also want to start thinking about some spring goals because as much as I love New Year's resolutions, I feel like there's no better time for a fresh start than spring. Flowers are blooming, the leaves are changing on the trees. I just feel like it's a really good time to set some new intentions and kind of have a fresh start. So without further ado, we're just going to jump into the vlog, get everything started, start feeling the spring energy. Refreshing my bedroom for spring. I was sent new bedding from the company store and Rifle Paper Co. from a new collaboration that they have. Those are both two brands that I love so much. All of my floral wallpaper in my hallway and in my office are from Rifle Paper Co. My current bedding that I have on, I purchased from the company store. The new collection is so cute, so I was so happy to receive this from them, and I think it's just gonna add a nice burst of color into my room. For the last 3 summers, my primary summer bedding has been the Deucin Tulip Duvet cover, which has held up really well and I really liked it, but it's been 3 years and I'm just ready for something new and to just kind of switch it up for the summertime, and I am so excited. This bedding is so cute, and I'm just gonna make this space very bright and airy and spring-like. I'm gonna keep the curtains the same. I think I'm gonna keep everything on the mantle the same. The art, I'm gonna move to different parts of my apartment and then switch it out for different prints that I got. But you guys are gonna freak out when you see this new bedding. It's so cute. Should I just show you now? Okay, I'll give you a little peek. So the sheets are this beautiful yellow stripe. Are you kidding me? I feel like if you just got these sheets and matched them with a plain white duvet, it would be adorable. I love this. That's what really sealed the deal for me. And then on top, I have this gorgeous quilted floral pattern. The quilt, I have to wait to show you the quilt until it's on the bed because I just need to spread it out. Are you kidding me? The sheets are wild. The sheets are absolutely insane. And obviously I'm still gonna keep this bedding too. This isn't the last time you're gonna see it. Times like this, I really wish that I had a guest bedroom, and I have thought about changing the office into a guest bedroom because I do have friends that come and stay over, but really it's not that often, so I think it would be a waste of space. Also, the room is very thin, so you can't really fit anything more than a full-size bed in there, and I think even the full-size bed, you wouldn't be able to get off the sides of the bed because it's so small. But anyway, let's do some spring bedding. I do really love this duvet though. And I'm just putting a quilt on next, so I feel like I might end up layering this duvet and the quilt that I got just for added warmth and cushiness because I love a duvet. So this might stick around. Look at how gorgeous the quilt is. We got a little duck, some tulips, strawberries, cherries, bunch of flowers. This is just the most gorgeous bedding I think I've ever seen. Adding on to my bedroom, I was influenced the other day. I came across this video of a girl, I don't know what she was decorating, maybe her living room or her kitchen, and she had these super cute garlands. And I was like, I gotta get me one of those because if there's one thing everyone knows about me, it's that I love garlands. One can never have too many garlands. Maybe one day I should do a tour of all the garlands I have. That'd be so fun. But anywho, I saw this one and I thought that it was pretty unique and different, and I bought it. And I was looking for accessories for my new bedding and I thought that it would be perfect. They're all flowers that hang from the stem. Why am I not remembering what it's called? The root, the base, they like dangle like this. And they're very pretty. It comes with like 20 flowers. And there's little butterflies on some of them. I just thought this was so cute and spring-like. And we're gonna put it together. And then I was thinking I would hang it at the base of the bed and then maybe also add it across the mantle in there. And just go overboard with the flowers. I'm not trying to hold back with this bedroom decoration. And that's one thing that I've realized. More is more is more is more. And when I do more is more is more, I like how it looks better. So I'm gonna string these together and we will see how it looks. First, I think I gotta organize them to make sure that I get them in the right order because there's so many. I just want to be able to see it out with my eyes first before I commit to hanging it a certain way. And what I also like is that they're double-sided, so you can hang it like facing this way or facing that way just to make it look a little different. The only thing that I don't love about it is that where the holes are, they have this little notch right here so you can slide the string in, but it does make it a little slippery and sometimes the twine falls out. So I think I'm gonna tape the back just to make sure that it stays in place and like doesn't flop out. Switched over my mantle a little bit and I put my big flowers in the purple vase instead just because I felt like it went with the bedding better. And then I'm going to use my blue vase for actual flowers. I'll probably move that somewhere else in the apartment. But now for art behind the bed, I'm going to be using pretty much stuff that I already have and then one new print that I got because I thought it was very springy and kind of the vibe that I'm going for. I'm going to use this strawberry basket that I got at Home Goods like probably 3 or 4 years ago. And I will sit my little frog from Copenhagen in there. Then I'm also gonna hang up this beehive planter that my mom got me a really, really long time ago. And then for new art, I got this gorgeous print. I think the artist's name is Rosie. I'll put it on the bottom of the screen for sure, but I know it's Rosie. I'm not sure of the last name. I just thought this was so springy and reminded me of Sweden a little bit with the little horse down there. And all the colors kind of match the colors in the quilt, so I really just thought it was very serendipitous. So I bought this and just put it in an old frame that I have. I love it. This is so spring to me, and obviously it's green. I love green. And I'm also gonna hang up my lemon print that I've had floating around the apartment for a long time now. And I think that's just gonna be the perfect little vibe for my bedroom, and I'm done. I'm gonna leave my blue curtains up too, because the blue curtains really go with all this. And also, the blue curtains are so nice and thick at night, none of the light gets in. It's fab. We are tackling the bathroom makeover. We are painting the walls. We are getting it done because I took the sardine wallpaper down about a month ago, like 3 weeks ago. And since then, I have just been living with all of these random paint swatches on the wall and paint swatches on this wall and chaos everywhere. And I'm finally ready to have a bathroom that's actually done and not just worry about what color I'm going to paint it every time I walk in here. So, as you can see, back to the swatches. I have swatched pretty much every single color that there is to swatch. I've thought about green, I thought about blue, I thought about pink, I thought about yellow. As you can see, yellow entered the mix a couple days ago. But to everyone's shock and surprise, I have gone with a color that is not here. So what I've really been looking for this bathroom is a color that's versatile and something that can work in the springtime, in the fall, in the winter. If I change out the motif from flowers to birds to, I don't know, what else would you do as a bathroom motif? I don't know, I just wanted to work with a bunch of different things because before, when I had the sardine wallpaper, I just felt very pigeonholed into one specific design aesthetic in the bathroom. Originally I was going to do green because I feel like green is a really nice neutral and it kind of goes with everything, but I was really struggling with finding the right shade of green, especially because this bathroom faces north. It doesn't get a lot of light in here. So I went to the Farrow & Ball showroom in Brooklyn yesterday. Farrow & Ball is a luxury paint brand. I've never bought from them before. This is not sponsored or anything. I did this all on my own, but I went to the showroom yesterday and I brought pictures of the room, I brought the curtains, I brought all the things that I want to put in here, and I sat down with one of the paint specialists and we kind of went over all of their paint colors. I told her how I want it to be colorful but still versatile and kind of work with everything else, because what I'm really trying to do with this apartment is kind of have everything go together a little more while still being mismatched. So I just want some cohesion in here. So I sat down with them for like an hour and we went through everything. We went through all the paint swatches, all the different colors. We looked at them in different lighting. I took some swatches home with me last night, and then I decided on a color. Not green, not blue, not pink, not yellow. It's purple. It's this nice silvery lilac color. I wasn't thinking of purple prior to this just because I feel like it's really, really hard to find a good shade of purple, and I didn't want it to be in your face, bright purple, like 1990s purple that I would have had in my bedroom kind of thing. But this is a very nice pinky purple that I think is very calming and very soothing. The woman there told me that I should try to steer away from yellows and greens in the bathroom, and obviously like you can do whatever you want. I'm not saying that you have to do this, but she was telling me that I should try to steer away just because when I'm doing my makeup and stuff in the bathroom mirror, the way that the light reflects on yellows and greens can make your skin look very yellow and green. And I don't know, that's what she told me, and honestly, I'm taking any advice that I can get when it comes to this. So without further ado, let's get to painting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm also doing this because I really want to watch the Love is Blind reunion episode, or like listen to it while I'm painting. I just love listening to things while I paint. It brings me a lot of peace. So that's why we're doing this. I'm mostly excited to just not have to think about this anymore. Yay, love that for me. Okay, I've been at it for about an hour, but it feels like a lot longer. Painting is so exhausting. It always seems like, this is a small room. So in my head, I was like, I could do this in one day. I can't. I don't think I could do this in one day. Maybe I could do one coat in one day if I really wanted to push it. But the interesting thing is you could see as it's drying darker. Like these dark patches up there are the more dry parts, and then the lighter patches are the ones that are still wet. So we will see as it dries like what the color ends up being, but I'm really excited. I want to cover this vent too, because I like don't really use the vent, so I feel like I can get one of those little fabric covers to go around it or something. I also want to paint the ceiling. I'm so excited to get rid of this color because I've just been over it for so long, and I think the purple is going to be so pretty with the pink door and the shower curtain, and then I got this really cool like cheetah tiger stripe rug. Yeah, I really like the purple. At least I should be able to get one coat done, and I think that's gonna feel really good. Done with the first coat in the bathroom. I love how it looks. I'm so happy that I'm saying that because honestly, I never want to paint this bathroom again. This is the last time. But I'm pretty much done with the first coat. I think I'm going to paint the ceiling too. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Definitely needs one more coat. This is a 2-coat paint job, but now it's snowing outside somehow. It was like 65 degrees for the last 3 days, and now it's snowing pretty hard. It's not going to stick or anything because I think the ground is too warm, but weird weather lately. I guess that's spring. March is like always weird weather, but good work today. I spent like 8 hours painting. I'm going to feel very tired, but right now I feel very fulfilled and proud of myself. And now I don't feel so stressed out when I walk in the bathroom, at least. Okay, I'm literally sitting on the floor editing my footage for today, but I'm about to head out because I'm going to an event tonight. I was invited to an event by Creuset. How I ended up on that list, I have absolutely no idea, but I'm so honored. Apparently, they're unveiling a new colorway for spring, summer, and they're having it at the Printemps department store on Wall Street, which is such a beautiful store. In December, when I went to Paris, I went to the original Printemps store, and I haven't been to this one in New York in a while, but I'm really excited because it's just like the experience of going there is so nice. And of course, I think it's going to be a really nice event because it's at the restaurant inside of Printemps, which I've never been to before. But their new colorway is like a blue-green color, so I'm trying to like match it as best I can. So this is the fit. Sorry, my camera is literally propped up on a chair right now, but I'm wearing this sweater that I got at Sea, New York. It has all different embroidery on it. These are like little birds kissing, and a fish, and a donkey, and a little boy, and flowers, and reindeer. And then I have this bubble skirt on. I feel like my outfit is a little wintry, but it is torrentially raining outside. There is downpour happening right now, so I can't dress that cute or spring summer-like because it is, in fact, still winter. But I'm gonna finish up here and head out. I gotta wear my rain boots and all my gear and everything, but it's not that far. It takes me like a half hour to get to Wall Street, so let's go to the event. Let's talk about goals for springtime, because one thing about me is that I love setting goals. I love making lists. I love crossing things off of lists. I love setting intentions, not even necessarily following through with them. I just like making lists. And if I follow through with them, that's an added bonus, but it doesn't always happen. But there are 3 main things that I want to focus on for springtime. Some of them are more serious than others. Some of them are kind of like extensions of goals that I had originally set in January, and kind of what it has morphed into as the past couple months have gone by. And they're just things that I want to really pay attention to going into spring and summer and the next few months. And then I figure once like June, July comes around, I can reevaluate and then set new goals. Number one is to stop taking myself/life so seriously. I have really been struggling with this in the last couple months. I've been my own worst enemy when it comes to finishing projects, starting projects, doing quite literally anything. Everything feels like such a big deal in my head, when really in actuality it's not a big deal. I'm just making it a big deal, and then I don't accomplish the things that I want to accomplish because of that, and then I also feel bad because I don't accomplish them, and it's this like whole revolving circle of I'm just taking things way too seriously when really it's not a big deal. Like nothing is really that big of a deal. At the end of the day, we're all on a floating rock. Life is gonna go on no matter what. I saw this reel on Instagram yesterday, and it was like, life if things go your way, and then life if things don't go your way, and they were both the same image. And that really got me thinking, because whether bad things happen or good things happen, life is just as it is. So I just need to get what I need to get done and do what I need to do and trust myself. And at least I know at the end of the day I did that, whether things work out or don't work out. And the world will be beautiful no matter what. Number two is to tidy up the apartment every night. This is something that I usually do, but in recent weeks I've kind of been slacking at it. Usually at the end of the night, I'll kind of tidy up the whole living room and the whole bedroom and just get a nice reset for the next morning, because I found that if I wake up in the morning and there's already a pre-existing mess from the day before, I have a really hard time getting started with the day, because then I feel like I have to clean what I did from the day before, and then sometimes I get caught up in the work that I did the day before. It's just harder for me to get the work done that I need to get done. So if I do it just a little bit of cleaning every night, I'm talking about putting away like recycling, odds and ends, paint brushes, any deliveries that I got from that day, and just making sure that it's kind of a blank slate for what I need to do in the next 24 hours. Number three is to leave the apartment. To go outside more, whether that's just going for a walk, going to the gym, going to the store, going to the grocery store, anything. Because the winter, especially in the last couple weeks, has really taken a toll on me. And if you're in New York City or the Northeast, you understand what I'm saying. It's just been so dark and so miserable, and I struggle so hard with that. Try to do the best that I can, but it's so hard when it's like -5 degrees outside and windy and just miserable and dark. I just haven't really been going outside, which is not good for me. So in the springtime, we're just gonna be not spending the whole entire day in the apartment. So those are kind of the three things that I wanna focus on. Kind of just getting things done and self-confidence, being more organized, and mental health. I'm also traveling quite a bit in the next few weeks. Next week I'm going to Peru, and then a few weeks later I'm going to Amsterdam, and then I have a whole bunch of little trips planned after that. So I feel like that will also motivate me to get these done subconsciously. Number one, because I won't be home that often, so I'll be tidier off the bat. Number two, I will be outside because I'll be wandering around new cities. And I feel like traveling just makes you realize that the world is so big and you are so small. And all of the issues that you might have are so insignificant. So I'm really looking forward to that reminder. Okay, so I've been living with my purple bathroom for a few days now. I did 2 coats on all the walls, and I just need to do all the trim and odds and ends and add accessories and decorate and everything. It's come a long way. I'm so excited, and I've been procrastinating finishing it, but we need to actually finish it because next week I'm going to Peru, and I feel like if I don't finish it before Peru, then it might not ever be finished. I might just procrastinate it forever. So today I'm going to paint this door. I decided I'm just going to paint it purple like the rest of the room. And if I want to add any like decoration or I don't know, anything interesting to it, I'll do it afterwards. But for now, I just want to paint it and get it done and kind of have like this whole corner be purple. So let's paint it. always love switching out my light switch plates in all of my rooms, so I ended up picking up some new ones for the bathroom. They're this olive green color. I just have 3 like outlets, light switches in the bathroom. But I actually bought these when I was thinking about doing the bathroom green. I did not intend to do the green and lavender, but I do think that green and lavender is an underrated color combination. It just looks like kind of cool and funky together. So yeah, I'm gonna stick these here. I also want to paint this door frame, but I don't know what color, and I don't know if I'm gonna have time to go to the hardware store before I leave for Peru, so it's gonna stay like this for now. But I'm gonna switch out this plate right here, and then the one next to the washing machine. And I think it'll be cool. I also bought this when I was thinking about painting the bathroom green. I don't know why, but it looks so good with the purple, obviously, because there's like dark purple in there. But there's also dark green, which goes back to the switch plate. And I think that'll start to make like a cool little story here. Like kind of unexpected and funky. Then also, I'll show you guys this too. I ended up hanging my leopard garland up there. And I think it looks cute. Okay, here is how we're gonna be leaving the bathroom. It's not completely done, but the walls are painted. The curtain is up. I do have a funky little rug down there. I have some art up. The light switch plates are all covered. And so far, I really like it. It looks way better. And I'm so proud of myself for actually taking this seriously and getting so much done. Yay. So when I come back from Peru, we'll decide what we're gonna do with the ceiling, and we'll maybe add like some little shelving things right here. I was thinking about getting like a little cabinet thing. I also had this thought of covering the front of this with a curtain, kind of like I did in my kitchen, like a cafe curtain situation. I don't really open those that much. I mean, I open the drawers to get my curling iron out every day, but I feel like it could look really cute if there was just like some fabric there, because obviously this isn't very aesthetic. But yes, now I'm gonna end this vlog because I'm so late at putting it up. I'm so sorry. I missed vlogging last week, which I feel like I haven't missed a week in a really, really long time. But as I said, I've just been like in my own head and taking life too seriously, which we're not doing anymore. Thank you so much for your patience. I really, really appreciate it. It's just been like, Mercury has been in retrograde. I still believe that that's what's going on with my head, but maybe it's just my head. But anyway, I will see you guys soon in Peru. I can't believe I'm going to Peru. It's so crazy, but I'll do a little vlog from there. So I'll see you soon. Thank you for following along, and goodbye. See you later.